Welcome back to Time Roast with Ancient Legends. Today, we're riding straight into history with none other than Alexander the Great, the man who conquered the known world before most of us could rent our first apartment. Get ready for a wild ride through his ambitions, his victories, and maybe a few embarrassing moments his PR team never mentioned. Let's get into it.
Thank you for the warm welcome. It's an honor to be here. Though I must admit, this is the first time I've conquered time itself to appear on a podcast. Back in my day, we marched youth armies, not microphones. But I'm ready for your questions. And if I may say, this setup is far more comfortable than a tent in Persia.
This segment is all about laugh. We're diving into your quirks, mishaps, and larger-than-life moments that made you both terrifying and, let's be honest, a little ridiculous. Alexander, you named over 70 cities after yourself. Was that brilliance or just a desperate need for Yelp reviews in every region?
When you conquer the world, you deserve prime branding. Plus, it makes directions easier. Where are you? Alexandria. Works every time.
He reportedly tamed Bucephalus, your legendary horse, as a kid. Were you naturally fearless, or did you just really want a pony?
I was 12, facing a horse no one could ride. Honestly, I was terrified. But I saw the shadows, spooked him, turned him around, and boom! World domination began with a saddle.
You had a habit of drinking contests that could level a small village. Did wine really fuel your empire?
Let's just say diplomacy is easier when everyone's had 3 goblets. But yes, I might have invented the international hangover.
How does it feel being history's OG overachiever at 32?
I prefer efficient. Why take 80 years when you can conquer everything before your midlife crisis?
All right, sir. Enough laughs. Let's sharpen our spears. Time to examine your legendary flaws. Alexander, you brought incredible progress, but also widespread destruction. How do you justify the bloodshed?
I saw unity through conquest. Flawed, yes, but I believed one world under one vision would bring peace. Greatness comes with shadows.
Some historians say your empire was built more on fear than loyalty. Were you a leader or a tyrant?
I ruled through charisma and power. Fear can hold borders, but loyalty, earned in battle, holds hearts.
You executed friends who questioned you. Were you paranoid?
I lived in a world of betrayal. Hesitation could kill you faster than a spear. Paranoia kept me breathing.
If conquering was your obsession, did you ever actually enjoy the empire you created?
Rarely. The journey thrilled me more than the throw.
Sir Alexander, let's start segment 3 and break down your tactics, philosophy, and why your name still shakes history. Alexander, you studied under Aristotle. How much of your success came from your education versus instinct?
Aristotle taught me wisdom, but battlefields taught me truth. Books opened my mind, but instinct kept me alive.
You innovated military formations like the phalanx. How important was strategy over sheer number?
Numbers mean little if they can't move as one. I made my men a single mind, a single fist.
Your empire spread Greek culture everywhere. Was this deliberate or a side effect of conquest?
Both. A shared culture made ruling easier, but I also loved the beauty of merging worlds.
Do you think your ambition was brilliance or a dangerous obsession?
Both. Greatness often dances on a knife's edge.
Folks, let's have some fun. Imagine Alexander the Great with 21st century tech and politics. Alexander, If you had access to drones and satellites, would the world even stand a chance?
With satellites, I'd have a global empire before brunch.
Would you be a social media king, or would you hate TikTok diplomacy?
I'd conquer TikTok first. Alexander challenges would go viral. Happy.
Would you run a country, or would you still crave an entire planet?
A country feels small. Why not mass?
Could modern leaders learn from you, or should they fear becoming you?
They should learn courage and vision change the world. But unchecked ambition burns it.
Let's start the segment. Who was Alexander? True. Alexander. You lost your father, King Philip II, young. Did that shape your hunger for power?
It lit a fire. I was determined to honor him by surpassing him.
Your bond with your horse, Bucephalus, was legendary. Did that loyalty mean more than politics?
Yes, he carried me through every victory. When he died, part of me died too.
You died at 32, leaving an empire that crumbled. Does that haunt you?
No. Empires fade. Legends don't.
If you could leave one message to future generations, what would it be?
Dream without limits. But remember, even kings are mortal.
And that's a wrap with Alexander the Great, the man who taught us ambition has no borders, but wisdom must guide power. If you enjoyed this journey through history's fiercest conqueror, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and tell us who you want roasted next. Until then, keep learning, keep laughing, and keep questioning history.